I just wanted to give you a few tips on depression and anxiety again. I know I did some stuff the other day, but I've looked on the web for stuff about anxiety, depression, specifically depression, because I thought I would do that today more so. And there's just absolutely nothing on at all. There's a few videos of people that have kind of been through it, used law of attraction and have got better. But because of this sort of lack of understanding of the law of attraction, their advice doesn't really go any further than kind of think positive. And that's obviously not gonna cut it, really. I had depression for years and years and years, like really quite debilitating. I wouldn't leave the house. I would just literally stay in bed for days. Like I literally could not get out of bed. It was awful. And using the techniques that I use with my clients is just massively kind of changed everything for me and for them. So I'm trying to kind of correlate everything that I do with my coaching clients into a small video. I will put links for things afterwards, because there's a few things that are quite good that I need to tell you about. So first, what we do when we're depressed, I don't mean it like that, what we do when we're depressed is we tend to own the label. We talk about it, we are so-and-so with depression. It sort of becomes part of who we are, rather than just something that we're experiencing. You wouldn't say like, I'm Kaz and I'm happy. Happiness is kind of an emotion that you feel. Depression is kind of an emotion that you feel. But we identify with it and we own it, and because we own it so fiercely, it's hard to sort of give it up. And when we own a label, the connotations that come with that label, the attachments that come with that label, when you say depression, you imagine someone sat in, someone not wanting to see other people, self-harming, negative thoughts. There's loads of things that are attached to that label, so it doesn't really help giving anyone a label at all, unless it's a positive label. Negative emotions are totally normal as well. My clients come to me and they're like, because they've been happy for weeks because they've been doing this and they're on like this massive high, and then something will happen and it'll bring them down, and they'll be like, shit, I can't do this, I can't do the law of attraction, I'm rubbish at it, and they start freaking out. And I try to explain negative emotions are normal. Our guidance system, our emotions, a guidance is to tell us what, just for like touch, if you went to touch a hot stove, your touch would tell you, your fingers would tell you not to do that. You would get like that sensation, don't do that. Your eyes would tell you not to cross the road and there was a car. Your emotions, in a sense, are there to give you an indication that what you're currently thinking, feeling, doing, the correctness of it in regards to you. So negative emotions, if something bad happens, that's normal. It's a natural thing. Bad things are going to happen. We're going to get negative emotions, and like I said, my clients tend to dwell on that. They tend to dwell on the fact that they were high and then they're not, and they don't know how to get out of it. And it's just about, really, and this is the only thing you can kind of say, it's riding that out. Once you're depressed, once you're down there, there's nothing that anyone can say to get you like right back up to joyfulness, which is just not going to happen. So it's about letting it go, kind of accepting where you're at the time. And then when you're feeling slightly better, it's getting a routine put in place. So the routine that we do, so when you're really, really depressed, you've just got to let it go. Just sleep for a day or two, whatever. Try not and kind of like extend it for massive periods of time, because the thoughts build on each other, and you'll end up kind of getting yourself even more into it. But when you're feeling a bit ready, maybe it's after a day or something, there's routines that you can do. First is to change your state. You've been in your bedroom for the last 2 days. Your bedroom's kind of got that attachment now. You're associating your bedroom with bad feelings, and it's reinforcing your state. So you need to get up. You need to take a cold shower, or go for a run, or go do some exercise, or go for a brisk walk. Get yourself out of the room, get yourself out of the house, get your heart rate going. We feel emotions and stuff in our body, so once you get your heart rate going, kind of that it shakes them off a little bit. And then what we need to then do is start reprogramming. Every thought that we think is kind of sending out a signal to the universe that we want and expect more back. So what we need to start doing is, if when you're depressed, if you look at your negative self-talk, it's completely, you can't do this, you're pathetic, everyone's laughing at you, you're going to fail, you're going to fall on your ass, you're not clever enough, telling ourselves that day after day after day all the time, and then you wind yourself up so much that it's not any self-wonder that you don't go out. So we start with positive affirmations. I am confident, I have high self-esteem, I can do anything I put my mind to, I am growing stronger every single day. Anything like that, write it down, write 3 or 4 of them down every single morning, and repeat each of them about 100 times in your head. Literally, just repeat over and over again. And you may not kind of feel that they're working at first, or that you believe in them. But what you're doing is, the more you tell yourself something and the more you think something, you're forming like neural pathways. You're so used to thinking that you're shit, that you're rubbish, that you can't do this, you can't do that. And that is the dominant neural pathway now in your brain. So it's about getting rid of that dominant neural pathway and changing it to a more effective one. Like, I'm confident, I can do anything, I have the tools for my success, anything like that. Say it in the now with I am, and then whatever you kind of want it to be. Setting goals is huge. You need goals. If you ask someone like, where do you want to be in a few years' time, like, I don't know, never really thought of it. So, and if that's the case, you'll just bounce around and people will take you their way, and you will do a job that you don't really want to do because it was easy at the time and you don't really know what you want to do. Working out what you want from life and what's missing, and being honest with yourself about, are you living to your full potential? Do you know that there's something bigger inside you that you're not kind of letting out? And if that's the case, set the goal, start working towards it. Every week, review your goals. Every week, look at your goals. Because what you're doing is, when you're reading your goals, your subconscious is listening. So when you're used to saying, I'm never going to get that job, never going to get that job. If the goal is the job, the goal is the job, I want that job, I have that job, I am manager of whatever. And eventually reprograms. It sounds random, and it is, and a study of the law of attraction would really, really massively help, because I've 10 years of kind of studying, reading books, trying to get it all together in one single teachable sort of format is quite challenging. So it's best if you do your own reading of the law of attraction. Right, well, we've also got gratitude. Gratitude is a huge one. When you're depressed, you're literally fucking sick of life, aren't you? Like, I hate that, I hate that. I hate my food, I hate my clothes, I hate you, I hate everything. Everything's just I hate. And what you're doing is, you just send out a vibration to get more things that you hate. It's like not being grateful and stuff, and it's such a kind of negative, icky vibration that you just don't want to get that. Get a journal, and when you're writing your affirmations down every day in your journal, you write your goals down every week in your journal, then what you also need to do is start writing lists of positive aspects of things, or what you're grateful for. I get my clients to write about 10 or 20 things every single day that they're grateful for in the morning, every day. If you're looking for what you're grateful for, rather than what you're not liking or pissed off about, you're going to get more things. Try this. It's sort of like, look around the room that you're in now and have a good look and name everything, count in your head how many things in that room are black. Count how many things in your room are black. Now close your eyes. Now open them and tell me how many things were orange. And you'll be like, well, I don't know, I was looking for black. That's exactly what it is. That is exactly what we do. Our attention has got to be selective. So if you're looking for black, you'll see black, but you won't see red or pink or green. If you're looking for the negative, you'll see the negative, you won't see the positive. So gratefulness and positive aspects of things is huge. How many minutes am I in now? Huge, because that will change kind of what you're looking for, change your vibration. What else have I got? Yes, it's a daily thing. It's about building momentum up. I didn't just wake up doing the job that I love, happy every day, hardly any kind of, not very many down days at all. The the mental illness, mental health problems, gone, eradicated, beautiful home. It didn't just happen overnight. I had to build it up. It's about momentum. So you start every single day and you do a little bit every day. You're talking years and years and years of programming that you're shit, that the world's a horrible place. You've got to kind of counteract that. It's not going to be done in a week. You wouldn't expect to be massively overweight and go to the gym for 3 days and look like a supermodel. It takes time and effort, but it works. I swear it works. This is why I just have the confidence to just discard everything that isn't working for me, change my life, and to do this because I know that it works 1,000,000%. It just takes time, build up the momentum. What's really, really good as well, HZ Music, Hertz Music it's called, 4321 or something. I'll find the links for you. I play it before I go to bed. Basically, it's just loads of noises. It's like that. It's weird. It's like subliminal stuff though. It's cool. You play it when you go to bed and it alters your vibration, and it's really good actually. It really, really works. Like loads of stuff's been happening lately and I'm just really quite centered and calm about it all. Whereas normally I'd be like, oh my gosh, right, I need to meditate for a bit. Meditation, there's another one. Meditation's brilliant. I'll put some links on meditation as well to do that. So I'll put some links on meditation, I'll put some links on affirmations, I'll put some links on that subliminal stuff. And if there's any questions, feel free to just pop them below. Thank you. See you later.